Everyone, welcome to some highlights from our recent store championships. We put this over on the Paper TCG Live channel, and we're really glad that you're here. If you would subscribe, that is awesome. But don't forget our main channel, the Old Emo Dave channel, and you will find loads of content on. I got some help this evening from Sarge, Jack, and Doug. They did some great work. We're going to spread the videos across. On this particular one, we got the scores the wrong way round, so the eventual thing is Scott and Ash's scores are reversed. We're going to leave it as it is, enjoy the content, and give us a big old like and thumbs up so that we can get this in the algorithm. Send you back to the commentators.
It'd be nice if I could say they'd import us for our commentating talent, but not the case. You played much standard since
I've not played standards ended, so I've not played Dragons of Archaea, so I believe the new big bad of the format is red, blue.
or steel cut.
Yeah, the steel cutter deck, and I think it's kind of replaced the mono red deck as the big bad beats everything deck.
So I mean, certainly it was the most played deck at the recent round of. And certainly the red steel cutter deck was by far the most played. I think it was all of those events. It wasn't deck with the highest win rate, and there's some bad match. One of which is the mono reds.
The mice prevail.
The winningest deck, the highest win rate was green red delirium.
What else would it be? Piloted by 2 players.
Yeah, it was 0.7% of the. I don't know what that is. 100 players? 15.
I don't imagine.
So in this match, we've got an Ash. Scott is playing a Prowess deck. You know what Ash is? Mountain. Or is it?
I think it's like white cards and people.
Yeah, this other one. Yeah, okay. Oh, this. This is gonna. Next word, I don't know. I have no idea what that. Anyone in chat want to help us out with what the card is?
Consult MTG Goldfish, Boros. And that one is strong foundation. Like Flame Javelin Goblin.
Okay. What's made another Foundations card, the Drake Catcher. Surprisingly powerful in the first time I played it against Rita. I read it, thought it was pretty awful and let it resolve. Then they made 3 Drakes on their turn. And I had to read the card again because I did not think he signed them.
It is just Slicer Goblet.
Your Slicer Goblet.
At the beginning of your end step, if you attacked this turn, create 1/1 red goblin.
Okay. Just attacks. It doesn't have to attack. It's
no, just any red.
You good? Squad's take. I'm going to assume it's another goblin or something.
We do apologise for this one, guys. We've never seen that deck before.
Lightning heal.
I believe that is in a Convoke now. It's Boros. And it makes 2 1/1 goblins, or it gives target creature +X/+X with X is
Okay, so Ash was going up. So and he makes red band. So, and I mean, I guess this is what's going to be key for Scott against goblins. Relatively. Other break hatch.
Drake Hatch.
So it has prowess, and then when he deals combat damage, it gets a number of counters and damage dealt, and the prowess and the pump spells out of this red deck. Power goes up quite quick. It's also Apple Master with also 1/3, which is very relevant against. You didn't need any more of Bravo Master already. One of the scariest things you could see on the other side of the board. It's on a third line, but it still isn't on Mountain North Islands.
Help him find his land that he's...
And also, I mean, once Drake Hatcher gets up of 3, I don't know how able Goblin deck is to...
I play Witchstalker Frenzy. I imagine once it's past 5, they're out.
So the enchantment, that makes it prowess later. So yeah, big chunk, big. 5 must have been a 5/6. I think that means Scott can break.
On that last attack. He's suddenly on 8 and Ash is still at 8. Done for 6.
I think that can't be right. No. I mean, it's going to be multiple draw.
I think probably done.
You put it onto the Drake Hatcher first. Counter him. Right. Yep. 3/3 as well. Scott used the map to.
Probably pretty locked up if Scott has 1 pump spell. He has used 2 rages.
Stock up. I will find him
Hopefully removal spell, kill. Games. And rage. Ashes no. That's another 8. Yeah, so rage would. All the hashes, it's 5 in the earth. Plus 11. You might still. Spells in this. There's lightning burst. Franco things. Go hard on this one. Oh, that's a more bounced. Can I not just kill last time? Possibly. Yes, bounced by with the woman that was the Drake catch. Drake catcher has trampled. The arm in the say. Very well or some. We should advantage too much, particularly when you go far ahead on goal.
Yeah. That looks like.
Oh yeah.
Use his own life to array. Takes game 1.
Absolutely.
Sort of get lost from the which obviously the universal answer of the red only will. Scott's presumably just boarding in some more. Maybe has. Pyroclasm, but
one great. Actually, a lot of the stuff pieces itself will make some kind. And that was always the problem with Convoke, was everybody playing 1-for-1 removal and what you have versus what you have.
yeah, I mean it's not ideal.
I think with the key permanency, it'll definitely shut down specific. Sheltered by ghosts, eh?
Something to add. That's pretty good. Sorry.
Sheltered by ghosts.
Maybe even something like lockdown. That's what you do, but maybe you need it in.
Temp lockdown probably goes against too much against what you're gonna do.
The best cyber card, I think, Prowess out there.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, I think of main decking that.
And the GSK Dragon deck as well. That deck looks. I wish it was better, but
GSK Dragon.
yeah. Being able to like slam a full file that also plays stock ups, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, I really like that style of deck as well.
Yeah,
In a bunch of value. I also really like the.
full full's passive in the.
I also really like that you get tiny hit
Yeah,
in the form. I also like.
I remember when it was printed.
Also, it was originally in Guild.
45 in that.
I was 23 actually. I was
Just as they invented colour TV.
in Cardiff. The only Grand Prix that were happening in Cardiff since I moved happened, I think, only a few months after I moved. 2005. I was bulk limit.
I do wish the hadn't taken away the G. Obviously, I do try a few, but you planning on good? I'm on the fence. It's going to depend what format it is. I'm not going to go standard.
Somebody suggested it comes running the Spider-Man set. So there's a rumor going around that it's the Spider-Man limit.
Lot constructed.
It's just a stretch of
Spider-Man sealed. Imagine.
Spider-Man seal. Yeah, love it. Mulligan. Know where you want to be. In.
The card's showing a lot of incidental value. Key permanents.
Yeah, but I mean, Scott's card's also getting a lot of instant. Oh, you're right. Like, both sides are trying to basically turn one card into making token.
Wild back.
Ash is gonna, and they can find the gates quick with it.
That one's on house as well. That's some people play that in pauper.
Scott's once again on live test. So something's going on with the stream.
That's right. I think Dave's got a wild backwards.
I think we'll try to sort that out before next round. Meantime,
put some technical difficulties music on and we'll things out.
I'm not confident we work out how to put technical difficulties. I don't know.
There's too many weird alt art things. I've no idea what that enchantment is. I actually should play it.
Yeah, I'm not equipped.
Scott has just played the house that is steel curtain.
Yeah, Scott's draws basically exactly what on me.
That's a boss lightning face. With a prowess, chip in with a ball. So it's a good 6 damage, 8 damage.
And if you're Ash, I don't feel good about the fact that the burst lightning is going to the face and not targeting your creature, right? Like, that can't be a good sign for you.
It's racing, no. Oh, didn't I?
Ash just made the quite caretaker's talent. Given the number of goblin tech, feels like it could be a great way to gain advantage over a long game. Although this game is not go long enough for that to matter.
How does multiple steel cutters work?
Each one just triggers and makes a guy, and then
Equips to it.
yeah, the equip is part of the trigger that makes the guy, so it all happens as a thing, and the other one never triggers to try and equip. So, you basically just make 2 monks and get to equip. Yeah, that was brutal.
Very god hand from.
Given that they still had all these.
Right after that. Yeah, we weren't even a few games of mod on the hand like that.
And if the Blue Prowess deck does that every time, then
Yeah, well, it's basically unbeatable, and there's not much in the format. I think even with a temporary lockdown there, you'd be feeling it a bit, because I mean you're already at such a low life total to try and stabilise that by the time you actually get it down, you're tapped out for a turn. They only need a haste creature and a bolt or whatever, and you're done. Well, not a bolt, a hedge. Honestly, a card's called.
so yeah, Scott's deck interesting. The Drake catchers in the main. In some playing those in the sideboard. Common, but
Is this maybe a meta call for the Oculus list? I've heard they struggle with Oculus.
yeah,
It makes it harder for them to race in the air and just go above what you're doing and then chump block on the ground.
yeah, that would make sense.
He knows there's going to be Oculus today. Like popular deck around Firestorm stuff. Kind of pioneered here as well by one of our players in standard seat.
Okay, so I think we're going to go on a break and we'll try and fix the stream set, get the live to the right way around. We'll be back in.
Backwards. It's just like the iPad.